I'm gonna start the second part of the spring garden tour indoors, where I have a few permanent indoor plants and seedlings. Since I don't have an outdoor greenhouse, all the seedlings have to start in my living room. The weather in London hasn't been too bad for this time of year. However, unlike in previous years, I decided to take my time before replanting my seedlings outside. Each year I grow tomatoes and green peas from seeds. Last year I had quite a significant tomato harvest and managed to grow one green pea stem. At the same time as I planted tomatoes and green peas, I planted 3 cayenne pepper seeds, but only 1 took roots and still looks very frail. The last cayenne peppers I planted died after a year of growth, so maybe cayenne peppers might be one of those plants I can't grow. This year, as every other year, I bought a few seedlings from the gardening center. I usually go to my local gardening center, but because I was already traveling, I shopped in a gardening center some 2 hours outside of London. The center had so many choices, and on average the prices were 20 to 30% less than I usually pay. Unfortunately, for some reason, the red onion seedlings didn't survive. I have no idea what I did wrong, maybe too much water. Let me know in the comments below what you think could have happened. I know it's much cheaper to grow plants from seeds, but not all of the seeds I plant take root. Besides, I don't have space for a nursery, which means I can't really plant trays of seeds. I reuse the plastic containers the seedlings come in for growing more seeds and plants and for my art projects. This is my 3rd year growing on my balcony and 3rd time I'm planting chamomile. I love chamomile tea, and every year I hope I will have enough flowers to substitute, to some degree, the store-bought chamomile tea. Unfortunately, each year the chamomile plant dies on me. It's a perennial plant, so it should be more inclined to survive. Fingers crossed this time it will stick around for longer than 1 season. I love garlic and I cook a lot with it. As a child I used to eat sandwiches with butter and garlic in the winter, and believe it or not, I was never sick. Apart from that one time when I had scarlet fever in the summer. This is the first time for me to grow garlic from seedling. Previously I attempted to grow garlic from seeds, but I didn't succeed, or maybe, and possibly, I was too impatient. I love cucumbers, and so does the rest of my family. This year is the first time I'm trying to grow a cucumber plant. I will keep you updated on how that goes, but for now, the outdoors really agrees with the seedling. Rhubarb must be one of my favorite fruits ever. It reminds me of my childhood and the most delicious rhubarb crumble my granny used to bake. I wanted to grow rhubarb for a very long time, but I was a bit nervous as rhubarb needs space, and I was afraid I didn't have enough space to allow the plant to grow freely. But as a gardener I need to take risks, right? Since I moved the rhubarb seedling outdoors, it has thrived and started taking up space. It is pretty wonderful to watch how much a plant can change within a few days. And again, I'm adding soil, and I'm gonna add the seedling compost. Hopefully it's gonna help the plants grow. This is a balcony garden, so it's really tight and small, and we don't have much space. And let's do the strawberry. Great. Okay, there it is. Thanks so much for watching, and I see you in the next video.